Did you know a man once invented an alarm clock that would literally slap you awake? Strange, but true. Hey everyone, welcome back to Fact Fusion. Today we're diving into 5 of the weirdest but true facts from history. Some of these are so bizarre that they sound made up, but I promise they're all real. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the strangest alarm clock ever invented. In the 1800s, a British engineer named T. Alva Edison, no, not Thomas Edison, designed a machine that would slap people in the face to wake them up. Instead of ringing a bell, this bizarre contraption had a mechanical hand that would swing back and forth, smacking the sleeper until they woke up. Imagine waking up to that every morning. It didn't catch on, but honestly, some of us might need that kind of motivation to get out of bed. Now here's something completely unexpected. Napoleon Bonaparte, one of history's greatest military leaders, was once defeated by bunnies. In 1807, Napoleon organized a rabbit hunt for himself and his officers. His men gathered hundreds of rabbits and released them for the hunt to begin. But instead of running away, the rabbits charged at Napoleon and his men. No one knows exactly why, but some think the rabbits had been kept in captivity, and saw Napoleon as the person who fed them. The attack was so overwhelming that Napoleon had to retreat, not from an enemy army but from a bunch of fluffy, hungry rabbits. In 1896, the shortest war in history took place between the British Empire and the Sultanate of Zanzibar. This conflict lasted only 38 to 45 minutes. The British Empire quickly defeated the forces of Sultan Khalid bin Bargash. The war began at 9 in the morning on August 27th and was over by 9:45. The British bombardment of the Sultan's palace led to a swift victory. The British then installed a puppet ruler, further solidifying their control over Zanzibar. Moving on, did you know that the Eiffel Tower was almost scrapped for metal? GAP 2S. Today, it's one of the most famous landmarks in the world, but back in the early 1900s, it was seen as an eyesore. GAP 2S. The French government actually planned to tear it down after 20 years. GAP 2S. But then, World War I broke out, and the Eiffel Tower's radio antenna was used to intercept enemy messages. GAP 2S. That saved the tower from destruction, and today it's one of the most visited landmarks in the world, GAP 3S. Now let's talk about something really strange. Victorian people used to take photographs with dead relatives. In the 1800s, when photography was still new, it was expensive, and many people didn't have pictures of their loved ones. So, when someone passed away, families would pose their bodies as if they were still alive and take a final photo with them. Sometimes they even painted eyes on the closed eyelids to make them look more lifelike. It might sound creepy today, but back then it was a way of remembering loved ones. And finally, let's talk about one of history's craziest medical practices, radium water, GAP 2S. In the early 1900s, people believed that radioactive materials were good for your health. GAP 2S. Companies started selling radium-infused water, toothpaste, and even face creams that were advertised as energy-boosting. GAP 2S. It wasn't until people started losing their jaws and getting radiation poisoning that doctors realized radioactivity is actually deadly. GAP 2S. Today we know the dangers of radiation, but at the time people thought drinking a glowing green liquid was healthy. GAP 3S. Which fact did you find the weirdest? Drop a comment below and let me know. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed these fun facts. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Be sure to subscribe to Fact Fusion for more awesome facts and deep dives. Catch you in the next one.